You're such an asshole.
So I'm very upset. On the previous video I did, someone said, "Oh, hey, Chad Elkins is broadcasting now." I'm like, "Oh, that's where all my super chat money went." So I go over to Chad's channel. I start listening to Chad, and there everyone is, and I'm not there. And you know what my audience did? You know what my loyal audience did to me? They started tossing him a lot because I was in, okay. Maybe I gave Chad a little bit of guff in the chat, but maybe I said something with my own super chat about how dare he broadcast while I'm broadcasting. And then I got the best audience there. You guys are a bunch of dicks. I love it. I I say, how dare my audience go here and give you super chats? And then all of a sudden he gets like a $50 super chat and a $100 super chat. Hatton Clogs is in there like, yeah, okay, thanks, guys. Thanks, gang. And there's good old nice. Oh my God, thank you so much. It's like he won the Miss America award. Oh my God. He's about to cry, get his little bouquet of flowers in his tiara. Anyway, we're not here for that. We're here because I will do the work regardless of the soup. I am here for higher purposes and morals than money, but not much. And we have a request. And if you have requests, you can go to assholeconsulting.com. And I felt a little bit bad. This is for Reen. You guys know Reen, regular guy. He sent this to me. He wanted to, it would have been good if we did this on Valentine's Day. But he wanted me to read this article here. He says, "Hey, Cap, he wanted a video response regarding Valentine's Day. Here's the article I found interesting. And again, adds a grain of sand to the hourglass. Let me know your price." And this is from Fox News. It says, "Sweethearts limited edition situationship candy boxes full of blurry messages fly off shelves." The candy company behind the iconic Conversation Hearts is launching a limited. I don't know. Is that sexual harassment now? If little Jimmy gets little Susie a box of those candy hearts, I just want a friend wants to know. Is launching a limited edition Valentine's Day set of boxes for those who are in a situationship. It's called Friends with Benefits. While you pine that he'll commit to you. The newly designed release showcases blurry and misprinted heart-shaped candies that are intentionally difficult to read, just like some Gen Z relationships. I went back to our day, too. What are we doing? Where is this going? What are we? Shut up. That's one thing I was very clear. Like, I don't want kids. I don't want to get married. Kind of made that pretty clear to every, and they still in one ear out the other. Singles are taking situationships to the next level this year, and Sweethearts is here for them. Evan Brock, Vice President of Marketing for Spangler, shared in a recent press release. So is Spangler the company that does the heart candies? Because if he is, brilliant, Evan, bravo. That was clever. Whoever it was that came up with that idea, very clever. The printing on Sweethearts isn't always perfect. This is our way of embracing those imperfections in a way that taps into pop culture. The word situationship was a finalist for the Oxford Dictionary's Word of the Year. It is defined as a romantic or sexual relationship that is not considered to be formal or established, according to the source. The situationship boxes became available the morning of January 8th and are already sold out on the company's website. The brand is encouraging confused singles everywhere to get them while they last and give the gift as blurry as their relationships, the company said in its press release. Psychologist Susan, oh, here we go. We got to get here. Is this the gal who's going to tell us about manifestation? At the Cleveland Clinic has defined the newly labeled relationship status. Situationships are characterized by a lack of obligation or exclusivity, but the real hallmark is the lack of clear boundaries or labels, Cleveland Clinic stated on its website. There are elements of friendships and romance, but they exist without defining the relationship, every guy's dream. So essentially, you have many of the benefits of a traditional relationship without having to make a commitment. All the benefits and none of the drawbacks? Gee, I wonder. I should go and what was it, Sartain? I was talking to Mike. And I saw some just anecdotal data. It wasn't anything serious, but I was estimating something implied about 4 to 5 girls are taken off the market by one alpha. by a 10. If you're a 10, you're keeping 4 to 5 girls off of the market because they all think they're going to get you, or they're willing to timeshare. They're willing to timeshare. And I should go and get some harder data if it exists, kind of bring that to the front rather than us just speculate. We're not speculating, we know. I remember I was dating 5 girls at one time, and there was this guy. I remember he's a good guy. He was a mechanic. Ooh, grody. And he's like, dude, leave some for the rest of us. Because he really liked this one gal I was dating. And I'm like, well, I almost, God, I don't think I really care. Like, well, but yeah, it's just anecdotal. In 2022, the popular dating website Tinder added the term situationship to its relationship goal preferences for those on the dating app. The undefined and non-committal situationship continues to evolve as people are less concerned about relationship outcomes and more interested in enjoying the process, Spangler Candy Company shared based on Tinder data. The situationship boxes are filled with candy hearts that share nothing but mixed messages and sweet nothings, literally. Due to the overwhelming response from fans, the Spangler Candy Company will be making a second drop before Valentine's Day for those who are not able to grab one this time around. We're thrilled about the huge response to our limited run of situationship boxes, that should be your main product. That should be your main product. There should be guys like, I'm never getting married. I'm not having kids. You can leave anytime. And you girls could get, where's this going? I'm kind of curious what the messages were. We're thrilled about the huge response to our limited run of situationship boxes, which is why we've planned a second drop leading to Valentine's Day, said Brox in a statement to Fox Business. As it turns out, situationships really are more popular than ever. Yeah, you girls can keep, you can hold out for the perfect man, and you guys can keep getting sex without commitment. It's a win-win. So there, I wanted that. I think Joker talked about it. However, a couple of years ago, I wanted to see what was happening to spending each Valentine's Day, like per capita spending or per couple spending and stuff like that. And there wasn't that great of data. I was looking at the Federation of Flowers and trying to find it that way, and box chocolates and all that other stuff. Well, I say, let me go do another Google search. Maybe it'll be like 2007. And when you search something, you actually find it. Well, shucks howdy, I did. Here's another article from Investopedia. Oh, before I go on, the other thing I did know is that obviously I wanted to see use Valentine's Day spending as a metric or barometer as to how much men's interest in women has increased or decreased or declined or stayed the same. But then also simping, because it's just ridiculous. But it was obfuscated with the amount of men who buy Valentine's Day spending on family members, who are women. So, you get mom some flowers, or your daughter, here, sweetheart, here's a little. So it's not a straight dating romantic relationship. It's also familial relationship, because, you got to get grandma. I've never got my grandma anything on Valentine's Day. I don't feel bad about it because I love her anyway, but I just never did. But a lot of people do. However, according to Investopedia, this is February 14th, yesterday. Americans likely scaling back Valentine's Day spending as inflation bites. Average U.S. Americans are getting cautious about how they spend their dollars this Valentine's Day, spending less money and prioritizing certain relationships. Blame inflation. I would also say blame interest rates, right? Because all you Americans just love. So I love sucking the dixies of the daddies. I loves me my debts, right? You just got to get all that interest rate come all over your face. Oh, dad, why am I so poor? Don't forget the interest rates, right? According to forecasts by the National Retail Federation, even as more Americans plan to celebrate the holiday, the average household spent the average household. God, Jesus. You misspell one word, it throws the whole thing off. The average household spend on Valentine's Day. The average household spends. Singular, it spends. Should be spends, not spend. The average household spends on Valentine's Day is likely to fall 3.6%. That makes no sense. Household spending. Could we say that? The average amount a household spends on Valentine's Day, could we have just gone that extra bit of journalistic integrity? Is likely to fall 3.6% to $185.81, while total U.S. consumer spending for the holiday is expected to drop slightly to $25.8 billion. The industry body surveyed 8,329 U.S. consumers about their Valentine's Day shopping plans. 53% of whom said they will celebrate the holiday. The cost of candy, which is the most popular gift of choice for respondents to NFR's Valentine's Day survey, rose 4.7% in January compared to the same month a year ago, according to Consumer Price Index data. You would also need to shell out more if you thought of gifting jewelry, flowers, cupcakes, cakes, and cookies. That would be great to look at flowers and jewelry. That's what I want to know. What happened to that? Hang on, let me take a look. Jewelry spending. Then driven by an average jewelry, more than $136. Trend jewelry market. It could be going up. People could be buying their own jewelry. Only necessary. Show more. I can barely see. It looks like it's going up. Continuing on, NFR expects consumers to spend $6.4 billion on jewelry and $2.6 billion on flowers this year, higher than a year ago. Deliveries would also cost you more, but handwritten notes or gifts you wrap yourself could help you save as prices of stationery supplies, and gift wrap moderated slightly. They really go down to some details here. Spending on what matters. This year, American consumers are prioritizing spending on their significant others in contrast to celebrating all relationships, such as those with coworkers and pets, according to the NRF. Pets. Spending on partners is expected to hit a record of $14.2 billion a year. Okay, well, is that... This reaches a new record. Okay, now here I am, National Federal Retailer. The candy cards. I need longitudinal. Oh, here we go. Spending on significant others. That's even better data. Historical Valentine's Day total. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I found better data. And so the data I found was on total Valentine's Day spending on a household basis. Where is this? Hang on. I can do a quick job. So here, let me explain to you what I had here. Let me finish this article, then I'll go to the article I just found. I'll skip over that, and if you want, you can find this on Investopedia. The title is called "Americans Likely Scaling Back Valentine's Day Spending as Inflation Bites." And I looked at the chart, and I was just eyeballing it. I said, this is not keeping up with recent inflation. In other words, it's kind of just trending up a little bit. These are nominal figures. Then it spikes during COVID. Then it tanks after, and kind of it's flatlining since COVID. I said, we need to adjust that for inflation. So I did. And if we go back to 2013, which is when the latest data we had, and that's the base year we're using, the average household spent $131, $130.97. It went up, adjusted for inflation. Now, this is all inflation adjusted, 132 biannual, 132, 140, 144. So we're falling in love in 2016. Things are going well. And then some happened in 2017. Looks like there was a bit of inflation, but it dropped to 130, 134, and then bam, the COVID hit. 148 in 2020, 176. So you could argue that's an anomaly. But ever since 2020, it's been trending down. 145, 143, 148, then 2024, 139. We're back below 140. And if you look at it, it really hasn't gone up. It really hasn't gone up. It stayed in the upper 130s this entire time. However, hang on now. I used to be an economist. I used to be able to do this. I got to find the article. So here is the NFRT. This is total spending on significant others. This is nominal. This is not a per capita basis. So I'm not going to adjust for population growth. What I'm going to do here with the magic is I'm just going to adjust. I can do it. I can adjust for inflation on this. Can you guys give me a second? Just give me a second. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to do 10, 10.1, 11. Man, you guys are watching live action economics. Oh, look at Aaron. He's economicsing. Oh my goodness, 11.48. Because this data series from the National Federation, Retail Federation, they have a total spending on significant others. So this is what we really want. And I could just eyeball this chart. I'm like, this ain't good. 11. Oh, that's 11.4. I did that wrong. 11.4. 12.1. 11.9. Yep. And then in 2020, there it is, 14.1 billion. 11.7. 13.7. 13.5. This is why I wish someone would I just wish, didn't I write enough economics and data and research and controversial books with numbers? Why doesn't anyone ever challenge me on my numbers? Why don't people challenge me on my numbers? I would love to. I go, bam, right in their face. Pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser. And 14.2. Okay. So that's adjusted for inflation. So no, hang on. Oh, shit. I entered the wrong thing. God dang it. Hang on. Let me God darn it. Oh, what a bad economist. Very bad economist. Hang on. I got to. Valentine's Day nominal. Okay, here. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I did bad. Don't warn me. Just do what I say. Thank you. Okay, so equals. That's 10. Okay. This equals that divided by the inflation. I'm like, that just looks like nominal data. Okay, there we go. Woo, little rusty. All right, what does it look like? It's flatlined. It's flatlined too. It was going up a little bit in the late 20 teens. Then 2020 hit, so that was an aberration. Now it's back down. So it's 10.6 billion, down from a peak of 12.7 billion, although that was COVID, but it was in the 11.5s, 11.8, 10.9, 11.3 before the disease, and there's another 11. Now it's down. And here's the other thing. And I'm not trying to make the dad. Hang on. Here's the other thing. Current population 0.5, 0.3, 0.7. Yeah, if we start factoring in population growth, it's at best stagnant or it's trending down. It's not crashing. It's not crashing, but oh my goodness, look at that. We're barely growing as a country. There's not that. That's we're not growing that quickly. Now, what would really be cool is if you could get it by age group. That would be real interesting. But yeah, this is not growing. This is not booming. This is stagnant. So there you go. There you go. I did find the data. That's interesting. I got the data. Wonderful. That was it. So I know Reen, he wanted me to read that. I apologize for not getting out on Valentine's Day. Next year, maybe it'll jump up. 2025, we'll find out. but I'm keeping a key eye on that. I hope they keep up this data series as time goes on. One might make the argument, well, it doesn't matter. Marriage rates are plummeting. Having kids is plummeting. And they're like, yeah, you're right about that. But I don't know. Maybe it's more of a simping. Like you would think it would tank by now. I don't know. Maybe you guys just, what would be really good? What percent of the spending is on wives and committed girlfriends versus simps trying to get a girl? Like this is their one time a year. I'd love to back out the simp spending. That would be interesting. All right. Why do I have 11 super chats? How the hell did this happen? What did Chad stop? Is he done? Eric Powell, $5. How long do you think until the collapse of society? I don't know, Eric. It's hard to tell. I mean, I can't predict. And a lot of it is also what are other countries doing? Because the US the dollar, the world's reserve currency, has been saving our ass for at least 20 years. And if we're still the best game in town, there's international demand for our dollar, no matter what our underlying fundamentals are. That could make it go on forever because we're the best port in the storm, or the last horse in the glue factory, or whatever, hottest fat chick at a fat chick party. How many economists? Okay, the fat chick at a fat chick party. I may have come up with. I didn't come up with that, but I like to repeat that one. Horse in the glue factory. That's another one. It could go on. I mean, we will still continue to decay on an objective level, but yeah, if you got the world's reserve currency and the rest of the world is kind of crap, yeah, but and it also, if China were to start up a war with Taiwan, Iran were to attack Israel, if some international stuff were to go on, I know that might accelerate it. But there's no real way to plan, or there's no real way to predict. But don't wait around, Eric. Go get your precious metals, get your crypto, make sure you got some good skills, tools, minimize, make sure your house is as independent as possible. If you can, go get some property overseas, diversify like that. Ray John, 2 Canadian, biggest regrets of your life. Oh, majoring in finance, going to Minnesota for school. What else? Oh, there was another one. Not joining the military. And then working in banking, although I guess that's aligned with working in or majoring in finance, not majoring in nuclear engineering. In an ironic sense, though, the way it ended up going through all those mistakes. Essentially, that's what I did, is all these mistakes I made is what a lot of mistakes other people made. But I'm an old Gen X boomer kuantahaha, and I started talking about it on the internet, and that ended up leading to what we got now. So there's always a silver lining. Vlad Elkum, CPA, I guess he's done. I hope Clary isn't having some problems handling the fact that Valentine's Day is really lame, but I went ahead and got the candidate a gift for it anyway. Is that beta? Probably. Oh, well, take my money. I appreciate the 10. Here's all we did. We just gave the IRS and Google money. And I gave you a $10 super chat. Now you gave me a $10 super chat. Google took a third commission, and the IRS is going to tax us on both when we record this. Although you get to write this off. So I guess we just gave Google money. Space, hey, nice. Spike Spiegel, Space Cowboy Revolver, $5. My ex's birthday is on Valentine's Day. She sent me a text a day before her birthday, and everything went left. I ruined her life and a birthday. Wait, my ex's birthday is on Valentine's Day. Sent me a text the day of her birthday, and everything went left. I ruined her life and birthday. Well, good. I mean, like politically left. Wow. BLB 048, $50. Hey, look at that, Chad. You're not the only one pulling any $50 super chats. All right. Thanks, BLB. You're very kind. Thanks for the recent video, Cappy. Watching all the I told you so's regarding the decline is endless entertainment. Hollywood is feeling the absence. There is some wonderful comeuppance. Antidepressant use among American women. I mean, we prefer it be a different way, but we didn't make the choice to get here. I like seeing reality win in the end, which it always does. I like seeing Disney lose $1 billion on Marxist man-hating, woke propagandist leftist shit. Low quality too. Forget the politics are bad enough, but they're not good movies either. Good. I love to see you guys lose money. People needing student loan bail. Well, you don't need student loan bailouts. You could work for you knew everything. You're also know-it-all sanctimonious degrees, but yet you can't find a job to pay them all. I love it. I love it. Well, I can't say that. That probably violates some terms and clause. So we'll just not mention that. But thank you again, BLB. Thank you very much. I'm waiting for next year. I'm waiting for next year because this has nothing to do with the sexism, bigotry, racism, whatever of their movies. But they just can't give up this superhero thing. They're going to do the Fantastic Four. Like what? Dude, can you come up with the one unique movie, and even that's based on a toy, was Barbie. You know, there's no new idea, none. And it looks like 2024 is going to be the same shit. I had clogs, $2. You didn't treat yourself? What the fuck, Cappy? Love is love. It was yesterday, and girlfriend said, "Oh, it's Valentine's Day." I'm like, cool. We don't celebrate. We don't care. We're thankful that we have our freedom and we have a very good life, and we like each other. Like, I don't get blowjobs on my birthday and Valentine's Day. It's like, hey, it's Tuesday. How you doing? We don't even celebrate our birthdays. Matter of fact, I don't think we get each other gifts on Christmas. It's just like, what? We don't need anything. I don't know. We don't need holidays to celebrate how much we like each other or enjoy each other's company. Me, you, Zeke, 20 generous dollars. Look at that, Chad. I didn't get no 100 from Adam Schmidt. Wonder where Adam Schmidt is. $20. Hey, Cappy, finally caught you live again. Appreciate your work as always. Yeah, no problem, man. Glad I got some friends coming over, so I gotta bang these out. Ray John, not tonight. I mean, I'm doing the videos today, so tomorrow I don't have to do asshole consulting, so we're kind of banging those out. Ray John, $2 again. What would you tell 18-year-old Cappy? Join the military, major in nuclear engineering. Probably become a nuke like Nuclear Cadillo did. I would also, common sense stuff. Don't even waste your time with girls. I would definitely say back at 18, there was like a slew of girls that just want to be cuddle buddies and emotional tampons. Say you either get sex or you get the fuck out. I would really try to convey if the concept that women can be wrong, that they can be mean. It's not your fault. Also would kick my ass into the gym earlier is what I would have done. And I would have learned to fight a lot earlier. That's what I would have told myself. And I would have told myself, like, yeah, go buy property. Don't even not like, hey, I know buy property at the bottom of 2007. It wouldn't be that. Be like, get property overseas, have a backup plan now. Because you could have bought all of the Soviet republics for a song back then. Property was cheap. Dr. Paradox, $2. Did Captain just say, gosh darn it? Yeah, maybe. Alex Philippos, new guy, $5. Thank you. You will also have to account for people buying Valentine's gifts for themselves and then lying about it in the service. Yeah, that might be true. It's stubbornly high. If you look at sex rates, dating rates, that's all plummeting. I'm like, I thought it would plummet along with the marriage rate. But apparently not. I don't know. Maybe it's just, could it be girls buying each other shit? Like, oh my God, you're beautiful. Love you, girlfriend. Potato saw 5 Australians saw so many suckers with overpriced flowers and chocolates at the hops. My Valentine's gift to myself was 1,000 in dividend ETFs winning. So wait, they got Valentine's Day down in Australia too? It's a bullshit. No. They keep making more and more holiday. No. You'll know one of the ways you could tell you won in life, you celebrate because it's Wednesday and you felt like it. Weston Smith, $2. Cappy, great show. Thanks, Weston. Space Cowboy Revolver again, $5. Not politically left. She just blamed me for everything that went wrong with the relationship. Kind of screwed my head up after 10 months of no contact. Yeah, when you get older, I'm just going to assume you're you're not as old as I am, but when you look back and play those through your head again. Now don't doubt it for a second. There's going to be instances you actually did screw up, but the majority of instances you're going to look like, yeah, the girl just wasn't that into you. And who knows why she was stringing you along. She wasn't good for you, mentally ill, faking bipolar, and they're just not pleasant, not fun, not enjoyable company a lot of times. And I don't know why that was. I remember distinctly at least half the dates where I should have just ended it. Like, look, you're not having fun. You're just sitting there bored out of your mind. I'm gonna call this a night. But yeah, give it time, man. You're gonna look back. She just blamed you for everything. That doesn't sound like a fun relationship. That doesn't sound like a fun person. Dong is fun. $5. Here you go, Cappy. If you manifest another zero at the end, you get 50. Thanks, Dong. I just can't manifest. The Quiet One, $2. They probably count discount chocolate day. Maybe. Public Nuisance, $2. Any thoughts on the Vince McMahon situation? I don't know about the Vince McMahon situation. I don't know what's going on. I do not watch the news. And Dr. Paradox, $2 again. 6 Valentine's Day in China, just dinner and fuck. 6 Valentine? Well, they have 6 Valentine's Day in what? Hang on. 6. How many are there? Chinese. How many are there? And when is challenge? Beyond familiar, chocolate's 14th. There's a whole host of other days around the year to celebrate. Oh, wow, you're not joking. Valentine's Day, white Valentine's Day, so I do well there. 5/20, 7th day of the 7th lunar month Quizi Festival, 15th day of Lunar Year Lantern Festival, and Singles Day. Oh my goodness. Nope. Just going to nope out of that. All right. Link below. So I think it's linked below. Bachelor Pad Economics. Get your finances together. Please don't be pissing away your money. If you get the right girl and the right gal, yeah, fine. Share Valentine's Day if you want to be unoriginal, but go buy your girl flowers because you like her and it's Friday. Do that. That goes further. And then I think the Book of Numbers, analyzing the ROI in the pursuit of women. Spend your money on that, read that, and then you just save your money for a good girl. It's not like you're gonna like, oh my God, there's so many good girls. Just wait for the good one if she comes along. And then don't wait for her birthday. Take her out for dinner because you want to. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.